it's probably the big film out this week, isn't it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, James.
Yes, so it's the sequel in which the Turtles are feeling unloved after they saved the world in the last movie, and now their nemesis, Shredder, has escaped from prison with plans to create mutants and communicate with an alien race via the use of a portal. I watched this just after Warcraft, where the plot also relies on the use of a mysterious portal to cross universes. Yeah. I tell you, portals...
They're handy.
They are hot in Hollywood.
I'll tell you what else
right
is
now.
handy in superhero movies is in the sequel, the world doesn't like the superhero anymore. He's got too big for his boots.
Exactly, yeah.
So the superhero now isn't sure if he's super or not.
There's a little element of that in Out of the Shadows too. And also now, I don't know if this was in the last movie or not, but now we have to refer to the Turtles as Leo, Mikey, Donnie and Raph. Presumably because their proper names are too complicated.
This Italian nonsense is ridiculous.
Far too
no one
complicated.
Can keep up with that.
Anyway, here are the Foursome in action.
Oh boy.
We gotta go now. We only have a 30-second window. You know the plan.
Dudes?
What?
He jumped.
He jumped? All right, one for all. Wait, you don't have a shoot!
Woo! I don't need a shoot. I got my board! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, this is awesome! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Gotcha!
What would Vin Diesel do? No regrets, no fear! No!
Is he coming in kind of fast?
What would Vin Diesel do?
What would Vin Diesel do?
It's a question I often find myself asking.
We all do.
There's a line in this, actually another line, where one of the Turtles says, you may know a lot about strategy, but you know nothing about feelings. And just deep down, I hope that that's some little in-joke that the writers put in there, a little comment about what they've been forced to write by the producers. Of course, Michael Bay, famously one of the producers of this, because once again, like Michael Bay's Transformers series, this is a film that feels more like strategic box ticking and merchandise flogging without any sort of feeling or humanity or warmth to it. It's heartless. It's without style. It appears to have been made by a committee who are presumably sort of macho, weapon-obsessed rednecks of some kind. And it's just lacking in charm and in finesse.
Who's it aimed at?
Well, it's aimed at kids. It's a kids' movie.
But I mean, what type of age? Because I mean, I've figured it might be aimed at my kids. They've got no interest in this whatsoever.
Well, I went to press screenings, but obviously at the press screenings you have families there as well. And I would say these are children maybe 8, 9, 10 years old who are going to go and see it. And there's always an argument. You can say, oh, look, it's a kids' film. It's not trying to be boyhood. It's just a kids' film. And you just think, do we respect our children that little that actually we don't want to show them good stuff? Why not show them great stuff instead of showing them bad stuff like this? It just feels quite nasty. There's a nastiness and a mean-spiritedness about it. Whether it's the fact that it seems quite weapon-obsessed, blade-obsessed, and knives and swords, which has just sat quite uncomfortably with me. There's a moment where Megan Fox has to, for probably the most tenuous reason I can think of in film history, has to dress up as a schoolgirl, like a sexy schoolgirl. You're just thinking, it just doesn't sit right. None of this feels like it was made from the heart. It feels like it's been made by people who just want to rake in a lot of cash and don't really care about what they're making, whether it's actually good for you or not. It's like junk food. It's like the movie equivalent of junk food. And of course, you know, we like junk food every now and then, and kids like junk food every now and then. It doesn't mean that they should eat a lot of it, you know. It feels really quite horrible and nasty and leaves a really unpleasant aftertaste. And let's be honest, the actors in it, Will Arnett is a good actor, but he doesn't have much to do. Laura Linney appears in it. I mean, you're sat there and you're thinking, Laura Linney, have you got fees to pay for college or something? Why are you doing this? And actually, she's in her one line, her opening line, she is better than anything else in the movie. All of a sudden, you're like, wow, someone's actually acting. But I don't know why she's in it. And Megan Fox, I mean, her attempts at acting appear to be just to look really pleased with herself for being attractive. That seems to be her thing, just to pout and deliver every line like she's, about to seduce the pizza delivery boy. I mean,
she's been taking the pizza out of her audiences for many years, if you ask me.
It's not good.
And presumably there's going to be more, right?
Well, if
they're not going to end here, are they?
If it's a hit, of course there'll be more.
God, that's depressing.
Yeah, it is. It's a depressing experience. And listen, I fully understand that it will probably do well, and I fully understand that there are going to be people who like it. But I think we can do better. I think we can do better than this.
I wonder what I would do if my kids came to me. I mean, my kids are 7 and 10, so they're perfect age, right?
Yeah.
If they came to me and said, "We want to watch this film," there would be an argument in the house.
Boarding school,
possibly. Yeah. Boot camp.